Here we'll deal with a percent that is a mixed number. We are asked to convert 19.5% to a standard decimal and then convert that standard decimal to a fraction. When you have a mixed number as your percent, the first thing we'll want to do is change that mixed number percent to a decimal percent. Recall from our previous videos that if you have a mixed number, 19.5, we can rewrite this as 19 plus 1 divided by 2. The 19 is the whole number, the 1 is the numerator, and the 2 is the denominator. Our order of operations rules tell us that we must handle the division before we do anything else. When we do the division in the calculator, we'll get a decimal number. In our calculator, we'll enter 1, the division sign, and then 2, and when we press enter, we get 0.5. We can rewrite our operations as 19 plus 0.5. The 1 divided by 2 gave us that 0.5. Now we'll take that 0.5 and add the 19. Let's go back to the calculator. To our 0.5 already stored in the calculator, we'll say plus 19. When we press equals, we'll get 19.5. This 19.5 will still have a percentage sign though, because we haven't handled the percentage yet. This will be a decimal percent. To change this now to a standard decimal, remember that percent means divide by 100. When we do that operation, we'll get our standard decimal. Let's now go back to the calculator and take the 19.5 and divide by 100. When we now enter divide 100 into the calculator and press enter, we get 0.195 for our standard decimal. The directions also ask us to round that decimal answer to 3 decimal places. We can see that there are 3 numbers to the right of the decimal, 195, and this is 3 decimal places. Therefore, we've completed the first part of the problem with the standard decimal. Our standard decimal is 0.195. Now we'll change this to a fraction. To change the standard decimal to a fraction, we'll look at our number of decimal places. As we said previously, this decimal has 3 places. So when we rewrite this as a fraction, the fraction will need to be over 1 followed by 3 zeros. This will give us 1 with the 3 zeros, and this gives us 1,000 as our denominator in our new fraction. The number on top was 195. We'll place that as our numerator in our fraction. Now let's go to the calculator and see what it does. We enter 195, then press ABC and enter 1,000. Notice that when we try to enter 1,000 though, we run out of room in this calculator. Not every calculator can handle this operation on its own, so we'll have to try to reduce this down by hand in order to get lowest terms. Notice that both of our numbers end in 5 and 0. If your numbers end in 5 and 0, we can try dividing both of them by 5. I'll rewrite the fraction, and we'll write 195 divided by 5 on top. On the bottom, we'll write 1,000 divided by 5. We'll do both of these operations in the calculator, starting with 195 divided by 5. When we say 195 divide by 5, we end up with 39. We'll record that as our new numerator. On bottom, we have 1,000 divided by 5. We'll press that in the calculator as well. When we enter this, we get 200. This means our new denominator is 200. Now that we've done this division, now we're going to try to let the calculator reduce this for us. It could give us something different, or it could give us the same answer. If it gives us the same answer, then we're already finished. But if it gives us something different, then we'll record the new answer as our lowest terms fraction. In our calculator, we will enter 39, then press the ABC button for the fraction, then enter 200. We'll say 39 for the numerator, press ABC, and enter 200 as the denominator. And as I press equals, we can see the number does not change. This means we are already finished, and our final answer was 39 over 200. This means that our fraction that we ended up with when we divided by 5 is also our lowest terms fraction. And so 39 over 200 will be our final answer.